Hello, yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Samasen Clothing. It's been a while, but today we are going to learn how to cut this simple art shirt. There's a combination of two fabrics. I have my white fabric here and also my printed or my African printed fabric here. So these are the two fabrics that we'll be combining to get this beautiful outfit. Without wasting much time, let's get into the video. With this video, the front part is being made up of the fabric, the printed fabric, and also the back side is being made up of the white material. So we are going to deal with the front side first, which is the printed fabric. After that, we will use it to cut the white fabric, which is the back side of the shirt. So now let's deal with the front side of the shirt. And these are the measurements that I'll be using. I'm going to use a chest measurement of 45, and then also uh, the length of 30 inches, the back of 19 inches, and then the sleeves of 24.5. So now we are going to fold our fabric. So the chest is 45. So 45 is going to be 45 divided by 4, which is going to give us 11.25. So the 11.25, we are going to add additional 2 inches for the placket, the front placket of the shirt. That is where the buttons and the buttonhole is going to be. And also additional 2 inches for the seam allowance. So it's going to give us 11.25 plus 4 inches. That is 15.25. The 4 inches is the 2 inches for the placket and additional 2 inches for allowance. We're going to get 15.25. Good. We have our 15.25 right here. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to press it down. We already have a detailed video on how to cut a men's shirt. But this one too is going to take another form that is going to help you. You can compare in between the two and choose the one that is going to be suitable for you. So I'm going to mark the length of my shirt, which is 30 inches. I'm going to add 1 inch seam allowance to it. So it's going to give me 31 inches. So I'm going to draw my straight line. Going to straight line, I'm going to cut it. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the placket of 2 inches. I'm going to mark mine 2 inches for the placket. So that is mine 2 inches for the placket. I always say this, pressing down of your work when cutting them out is really important. It is really important. So please make sure you press it very well. So now we are done with the placket. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to mark the next circumference. When I'm working on a button down shirt like this or a kaftan with a neck or a collar, what I normally do is I don't cut the neck to get the actual measurement when I'm cutting them up, but I cut them to be very small or to be small. So after joining everything, then I trim it to get the actual collar measurement that I'm looking for. So I'm going to take 2.25 inches down here, then also 2.25 inches up here. So I'm going to draw just like this. So now we are done with the neck circumference. The next thing that we are moving on to is the back measurement, which is 19.5 inches plus seam allowance. So we're going to divide the back measurement by 2, then we add 0.5 inches to it. So 19.5 divided by 2 is going to give us 9.75, then add half an inch to it, which is going to give us 10.25. So we're going to take down the measurement of 10.25 down here. So where we have the 10.25, we are going to measure 2.5 inches down for the slant, for our shoulder slant. So 2.5 is going to be at this point. So now we are going to join these two from where the shoulder slant ended and where the neck circumference also ended here. So we are going to join them. So now we are done with the shoulder slant. The next step, or the next thing that we are going to do is, well, we are moving on to the armhole. I'm going to show you a simplest way to work around to get the armhole, the desirable armhole that you want. Just divide the chest circumference by 5. Which is going to give us 45 divided by 5, which is going to give us 9 inches. So I'm going to take down my 9 inches here, then add half inch allowance to it. So that line is going to be our chest line. It is on this line that we are going to take our chest measurements, on this line. So it's going to be 45 divided by 4. 45 divided by 4. This will give us 11.25. So we're going to measure 11.25 down here. So after getting the 11.25 down here, you just mark it just like this. So now we are going to repeat the back measurement that we had here. That is the 10.25 on the chest line. The same measurement that we had for the shoulder or the back, you mark the same thing on the chest line. What we are doing is we are drafting the armhole. We are drafting the armhole. So after marking the back measurement on the chest line, you are going to mark additional 1 inch backwards. Please, with a 1 inch, it doesn't cut across. It depends on the chest measurement of the person. As time goes on, I'm going to upload a chart on how to draft a perfect armhole for the various measurements that we have. So after joining them, you are going to divide this point into 2. So we have 7 here. We're going to divide it into 2. It's going to give us 3.5. So we mark our 3.5 here. So now what we are going to do now, we are going to draw a curve starting from this point to touch the actual chest measurement. So we're going to use our armhole just like this. Good. So now we are done with our armhole measurement, or our armhole drafting. So we are done with the placket, the neck circumference, the back, and also our armhole. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to cut them out. So please watch how it is being done. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also share our videos for other people to watch. So now we are done with the cutting of the front part of our shirt. Now We are moving on to the next thing. That is, we are going to mark 0.25, or we are going to fold 0.25 on the placket here. 0.25 here. That is quarter inch. The 0.25 or the quarter inch that we are folding is going to help us to fold the left and the right side of the shirt, that is the front part, for it to elapse on each other. So now we are done with the front part. So we are going to use the front part to cut the back of our shirt. So what we are going to do is we are going to place the front on the fabric just like how it is being done. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also share the video for others. So now we are going to take 4 inches up here. 4 inches here. So now this is what we are going to do. We are going to take our back measurement, which is the 10.25 on this line. But please, it is being placed on it in a straight line, not like this. So please take note of it. So 10.25. So we are going to trim it just like this. Good. So after cutting it out, this is what we are going to do next. We are going to fold it to touch the edge of the front part just like this. Just like this. So now we are going to cut the next circumference for the back. Now we are going to cut the next circumference for the back side. But we will marking back here quarter inch. Just like this. So we are going to just go. So this is how it's been done. You could see that the front with this portion, the back, there's a hole here, or there's a small space here. What we are going to do is we are going to trim only the front part, just like this, to get into where our chest measurement is. So we are going to trim this part off. So this is how it is going to look like. Please take notes. This is how it's going to look like. So now we are done with the back side of our shirt. So we are going to cut the yoke. So we are going to use We are going to use this one to cut the back or to cut the yoke. So this is how the yoke is being done. So you fold just like this. So now we have our yoke. Yeah. So now let's get back to the front part of our shirt. So what we are going to do is we are going to cut or we are going to divide it into two. That is the middle part. Good. So with the rough side facing you, the rough side of the fabric facing you. This is what we are going to do now. We have the left part of our shirt and also the right part of our shirt. Let's deal with the right part of our shirt first. You could see that after folding, you get three lines here. One, two, three. Please watch this carefully. One, two, three. So what we are going to do is we are going to fold the first one. We are going to fold the first one. So this is how the folding is being done. So this is how the folding is being done. So after folding it this way, you open it up and fold it again. So now we are done with the right side of our shirt. So now let us move on to the left side. With the left side, we have the same three lines. One, two, three. We have one, two, three. But you realize that with the right side, we first folded the first one. But with this one, we are going to fold the edge to touch the third one here. That is counting from this place. One, two, three. So we fold this place to touch this place. Please watch us carefully. So we have the lines here. One, two, three. So we are going to fold it to touch this place, just like this. So after folding it, you fold it again, starting from this portion or where it ended. That is where the third line was. You fold it again. Goes. So now we are done with the left side of our shirt. But what I normally do is after folding it, I open it up and then I use the soft stiff, the very soft one. I use the soft stiff to stiff this area. The reason why I'm doing this is that when I'm making the buttonhole, it makes it simple and easier. When I'm making the buttonhole, it makes it neat, simple, and also easier. So that is the main reason why I make sure I stiff that portion. When I'm making the buttonhole, it makes it neat and also simple and easier. Please don't iron it in such a way that the lines will get missing. So this is what we have now. So we are done with the left side of our fabric or our shirt. So we have our left here, the right side, the back, and also the yoke. So now we are done with today's lesson. The next video is going to be how to cut the sleeves and also join these parts together. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share the link or share the video for others to see. Benefit. Once again, thanks for your support and your time spent with us. Stay blessed. Bye bye.